Hey everybody, Paul Turner here from thediscipleproject.net, here with a video for today that I hope will inspire you, and it has to do with me turning 50. I wanted to pull on your heartstrings deeply today because, as in the title, it says how to build a legacy in youth ministry. And the deal is, I've not built a legacy in youth ministry yet, not as far as I'm concerned. I'm working on it hard every day to build a legacy, to glorify God and to bring honor and glory to Him, and to inspire people like you who may be thinking, I'd sure like to put the time in. I think I'd like to build a legacy in youth ministry. That's not for everybody, but you may be thinking about that. How do I do this? And whether it's 30 years like me, or 10 years, or 20 years, or whatever you decide, even if you're in youth ministry for one day, you may not build a legacy, but you can certainly make an impact. And so today, I want to share with you a video, and it's a long video, by the way, so feel free if you want to skip to the end and hear my 5 principles, things that I am doing and have been doing for the past 30 years that are my effort to build a legacy in youth ministry and in ministry in general. You can go and skip to the end for that. But this video is a 10-minute video which was put together by a cross-section of people. It is a video put together by my friend Zach Kralik, who used to be a camper back in the day. And it is a cross-section of people across my life who wanted to wish me happy birthday and share thoughts and wishes and all that kind of stuff. And my hope is that it's going to inspire you to stick around in youth ministry, that maybe one day somebody makes a video for you, but whether they do or not, it doesn't matter. They made one for me, and for that, I am eternally grateful that if they should ever watch this, that my heart is full because of that. And it has a cross-section of people. It has campers from the camp that I've been preaching at for the past 15 years. It's got a cross-section of students from various youth ministries that I've been a part of. It's got all kinds of people, and it's got current youth ministry students sharing their wishes with me and all that. And I just want to share with you guys, because I want to encourage you that you know what, that you can build a legacy of youth ministry. You can work on that to where you're putting the time in and the time gets away from you, and eventually people look back and go, hey, that guy, that girl, he did a pretty good job. I want to say thank you. And that's what this video is about. So I'm going to start the video here, let you watch it. Like I said, it's about 10 minutes long. You're welcome to skip to the end. If you want to see all the well wishes and all that kind of good stuff, you can do that. But if you want to skip to the end and get to the principles, the 5 things that I am just trying to do all my life that I think adds value to this, and hopefully will add value to your ministry if you're considering staying in youth ministry for a very long time. And I hope some of you are, because we need you, and these young people need you as well. So go ahead and watch the video, and then if you feel like, you can wish me a late happy birthday down in the comments below. But I'll see you at the end of the video.
Happy birthday, Paul. Thank you so much for coming to Life Youth Camp and teaching us all about Jesus. We really appreciate that you come here to speak to us. Thank you. I've learned so much.
Paul, I've been coming to this camp for a lot of years, and for the most part I've had you as pastor, and all your messages have just been amazing, and you've impacted my life, and you've impacted like Sean's life so much. And we're gonna really miss coming here, and I know I'm gonna visit, hopefully as a counselor sometimes, but my journey as a camper has ended, but I know yours as a pastor has not, and I can't wait to see you again soon.
Hey Paul, I just wish you a happy birthday because you're a great guy and you have so much influence in my life.
Happy birthday, Paul. Thank you for everything that you've done for us these past few years at camp. You've inspired us to do a lot of work back at our schools and given us a lot of confidence in our lives and in our faith, so thank you.
Hey Paul, I just wanted to tell you how great it's been, just how great you've been here at the camp, and the fellowship you do, just talking, having conversation, really makes an impact on me. And I just want to say thank you and happy birthday.
Hi Paul, thank you for helping me get through high school and become the person I am today, and helping me have skills to go to next year and on, and just be able to help pour into kids here next year.
Hey Paul.
Happy birthday, thank you so much for always giving such a great message and just inspiring all of us to go further in our faith and to just have a stronger relationship with God.
And
Hey Paul, thanks for everything you've done for me and believing in me for all these years, and I hope to see you in the future.
Hey Paul, happy birthday. Just want to say that we love you and just have loved getting to know you over the past few years at camp, and just how much you have to share with us and help us grow closer to the Lord. Super excited to see you in a little bit when you get to marry me and Zach and be a part of our special day. We just love you and hope you enjoy it.
Hey Paul! Thank you so much for being such an awesome influence on our lives and just calling us up. Honestly, neither of us would probably be in ministry if it wasn't for you and just everything you did for us as campers, just calling us out of the crowd, and then even as counselors, just continuing to just build us up. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, Paul, thank you so much. Knowing you for all these years, it's been an amazing opportunity. You've spoken so much into my life, and I know I can say the same for Anthony. And thank you so much for everything that you've done for us. Thank you for officiating our wedding, and thank you for being born on the best day ever.
Hey babies rule!
Woo, baby!
Hey Paul, thanks so much for having such an impact on my life. You really have become a father figure to me. You've helped shape me into the person that I've become today. Thank you for always being up for a million phone calls for me, whether I'm having a bad day or whatever I need. Thanks so much for everything you've done for me for the past 8 years. I love you so much. I'm so grateful to have you in my life. Happy birthday.
Had it not been for you, chances are I would have closed my laptop or put the pen down long ago and never went back to it. Would have gotten discouraged, but you spurred me along, and because of that, here I am, and it's pretty cool. I love you, Paul.
Happy birthday, Paul. We love you.
Happy birthday, Paul.
Happy birthday, Pastor Paul.
Happy birthday.
We love you.
Hope you have a good one.
Hey Paul, I just wanted to say happy birthday and thank you for being there for me. And one of my first impressions was like, oh wow, he looks like a cool youth pastor. And then once you like started joking around and stuff, I was like, oh wow, he really is cool and stuff. So happy birthday. I hope you have a great day. And you're also a great pastor. And you've taught me how to be a better woman of God. And you've also taught me how not to be afraid of speaking the word to other people and letting other people get to know Jesus more.
All right, that was, even watching it again, it makes me just, I don't know, makes my heart heavy and glad and grateful all at the same time. But I want to share with you guys just 5 things that I've done pretty much all my ministry to secure in some way that one day, and I think we all do this, that we want people to think well of us. We want people to think in their hearts, that dude was a good dude. That guy showed up in my life, when nobody else did. And you heard the testimonies. Once again, that's because God did a work in my heart. That has nothing to do with me all by myself. I just try to work at it. So let me give you the 5 things that if you want to try to follow these 5 things, please do. If you want to build long-term ministry where people care, okay, where you're going to make an impact upon people's lives. And the number 1 is this: don't screw anyone over. Be kind. Don't, just because they do something to you or say something about you, don't seek revenge. Don't, there's in ministry, it's so common, unfortunately, where people will do something to you and we feel like we have to exact some kind of revenge on them, or we feel like we have to be selfish and take for ourselves. You know what? In the bottom line is this: I've left a lot on the table. I've given up a lot in a lot of areas, but God always saw fit to bless my table with good things. When, especially in the world we live in now, where we feel like we have to comment on everything on social media, where we feel like we have to put our opinion out there. Well, listen, I don't have to put my opinion about everything. I don't have to take somebody down. I don't have to go after somebody. I don't have to be negative. I just don't have to do those things. And because of that, I think I make more friends than enemies. I hope that's the case. And by this video, it's pretty clear that I got a few friends, which I'm grateful for. The second thing is invest deeply. Go into the deep dive with young people, with your staff, with the people in your church, with the people in your life. Don't be afraid to go deeper. Don't be afraid to reveal your heart. Yes, it's going to hurt. Yes, it's going to be painful. Yes, people are going to treat you badly at times if you expose yourself, if you make yourself vulnerable. But don't let that stop you from investing deeply as you can, as deeply as your heart will allow you. And to say, look, I just want to invest in you. I want to invest my heart and my life without being creepy, without all those things, but I want to give you my best. And what does that look like? Well, investing deeply simply means caring. It simply means showing up. It means taking the time with people, looking people in the eyeballs and not be so busy, and paying attention to the kids that nobody else is paying attention to. The third thing is build up, don't tear down, don't go negative. Yes, that has to do with a little bit with the first one, but so much of the time we're complaining about ministry, we're complaining about people, we're complaining about our church. Listen, I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm saying we shouldn't do it publicly, and we shouldn't do it around people all the time to give the impression that somehow we hate what we do, because we don't. We have downtimes, we have problems, we have challenges, but we really don't hate what we do. We're just wanting better circumstances. We're just wanting optimum performance. We want so much, and we want the perfect, but it's never perfect, is it? But what we can control is this: we can always build people up and not tear people down. Build those kids up even when they fail you, even when they don't do their best. Even build them up anyway, and take that time to encourage always, right? The fourth thing I would say to this is put in the work. Listen to me. It's not going to happen by accident. Legacy will not, I don't believe legacy happens by accident. Legacy is not given to you. Legacy is not deserved. Legacy is not something that people are just going to hand to you. Legacy is by showing up every day and giving your best. Giving your best that Christ has given you, and you pass that on to other people. You can't do it without putting in the work. You can't do it without showing up and make videos. You can't do it without showing up on a Wednesday night and bringing your best A game to your kids. Even when you're going through a crappy day, you give your very best. You got to show up and do the work. You got to do the planning. You got to go, listen to me, do more. Do more, guys. Do the work. Don't just do the work. Do more than the work. Do over and above the work, right? Do extravagantly. Do for one person that you would do for 100 people, right? Be extravagant in those things. Do the work and do more than the work, right? The fifth thing is do it even if you don't get anything in return. right? There have been plenty of times where I've gone somewhere to speak and the offering wasn't great. There's been plenty of times when I thought I deserved more than what was given to me. And I had to resolve in my heart that God was going to make up the difference. I had to say to myself, look, okay, I'm going to give 51% even if you give me 49%. I'm going to give you more than what you give me every time. I'm going to do it even if it hurts my bottom line, even if I have to give up something, right? Even if I have to take less, I'm going to give you more. And if we'll do that over time, I think that's how you build a reputation. I think that's how you build a life and a ministry that's worth talking about. But the best thing about this, guys, and why I showed you that 10-minute video there, is because I don't spend a lot of time talking about it. I spend a lot of time doing it. And the result and the fruit of that are videos like this, not something that I thought I deserved, but these guys thought I deserved it, and I am grateful for it. So listen, if you've been sitting around wondering, where's my video, Paul? Well, put the work in. Do it for 30 years, right? Don't expect it at 5 years or 10 years or 15 years or even 20 years. Just do the work and let the rewards come to you. Let people see that in you. Let people bless you. Surprisingly, you're just doing the work. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And the reward of that is you're not thinking about what is in it for me. God will take care of that. If you will take care of God's business, God will take care of your business. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it's a little bit long. I hope you enjoy the principles, and there is far more to all of that than you can't really, encapsulate it in 5 things. Those are 5 things that I think that are important. Those are 5 things I've done over 30 years. And if you've not started it yet, let me encourage you to do so. Start today to start to live that life with legacy on your mind. How do I want people to see me 10 years, 20 years from now in this youth ministry world, in this life, in this family, in this church, whatever it is your thing is? Start thinking about legacy. Start thinking about how you want to be remembered, and then start living your way into that. And maybe one day you'll be as fortunate as I am. Maybe somebody will make a video for you. No guarantees, but you know what? The chances are better if you go ahead and live your way into the legacy you really want. But that's it for today, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, please go ahead and leave me some comments down below. Would love to hear your feedback of what you think it takes to build a legacy. You know people. What did they do in your life that built a legacy that you really respect? I'd like to hear from you guys. Also, if you are brand new to the channel, thank you so much for watching. You don't know anything about me, but maybe you know a little bit more about me now because you watched that video. I would love for you to be a part of the community here, so be sure to go ahead and click the subscribe button either down below there or at the end of this video. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. That tells me you like the video and you want more of them. So, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys being here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. We'll talk to you later.